NBA 2K25. We're still doing the season mode here. We'll be taking on the Detroit Pistons in November. So let's get started.
You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. Shout out to the Shake Squad and shout out to the Rise community. Shout out to everybody playing NBA 2K25. I want you to have a fun and safe summer. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys out there in the city.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bash. We're reporting live from 2K TV, man. This summer, I want you to get out there, have fun, ball out till you can't ball no more. My one tip is, man, try something new. I promise you, you're going to enjoy yourself. Hey, and don't forget, make sure you're out there splashing, all right? Get out there and splash.
What's going on, everyone? It's your girl Naomi. Continue to bring all that positive energy.
Hey, how you
have
doing?
A great time this summer. And honestly, my tip is super simple.
And
turn
thank
off
you.
that shot meter and turn on high risk. It helped me go from 40% to 60%. So go ahead. I'll see you out in the city, and I want to see all those greens. Peace.
Hey, this is Ebans, the king of the court. Here are my 3 gameplay tips to up your game in 2K25. The first gameplay tip is switching.
Good.
This gives you control over your defense whenever you want to match up the switch. Whatever console you're on, press the normal pass button to perform a switch. The second.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Ingram in at the 3. And for the Pistons, Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Duran out there with Holland, and it's Thompson in at the 3. Stan on the tail end of a back-to-back. Tired legs can be a factor.
Yet fatigue as part of a long NBA season, and to me, it's the veteran guys who know how to be successful even when they're not at 100% that do the best in these situations.
Here's Holland. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Ivy against Barnes. Here's Holland. Barnes with the rebound. Now Grady Dick coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Outside Barnes. The 3. Toronto the rebound. Here's Pirtle. And that one's long. Here's Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Their last encounter in Toronto.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Right wing. Holland for 3. He drops it from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop
Got
first.
the ball back. They got lucky there.
Cunningham looking it over. Launches it. And the dunk by Duran.
You have to put a body on
That
him.
was dirty.
He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Dick. Back to Quickly. For 3. The Pistons clear. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game.
7-3.
And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant,
That's
the
it.
Pistons are still fitting
Trying
everything
to come
together.
back.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
Now here's Cunningham. He had 40 points in the win against Orlando.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Here's Pirtle. 4-point game. Outside Barnes. Can they get it? Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He's looking very
7-6.
confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Duran. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, positioning and size win Duran the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Back to Quickly. Tipped away. Jacks up a 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
The Raptors get it back.
Raptors trail by 3. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Outside Barnes. Quickly up top. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Grady Dick. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Fader on the way. Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last. This pick is mostly no surprise. But here's your player of the week for the Eastern
good
Conference. Cade Cunningham.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, the defense was right on him there, but Ingram is just too good. That's close to the rim.
And the Pistons call time here. Coach, when you talk to Ingram's teammates, they always bring up his remarkable work ethic.
Well, Brian, Brandon Ingram works hard. He loves the game. He wants to be great. He spends a lot of his free time studying the game instead of just hanging out and doing other things.
Now here's Ivy. 13 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
Here's Ingram. Left side Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Here's Dick. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Nobody home on that
And so it's
shot.
Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Step back and fire. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Quickly passes to Pirtle. Here's Dick. Oh, that doesn't go.
in and
The chance
out.
to tie. The Pistons lead by 3. To the paint. Here's Holland. And the layup is good after a nice lead.
Not looking good for the
Holland's got
Raptors.
5.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Pass to Quickly. On the wing, Grady Dick. Fires from deep. Hits a 3-pointer.
Doesn't need a lot of room to get off his shot. That was money.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now here's Ivy. Guarded by Dick. Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Physical play by Duran at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Quickly outside. Pass to Dick. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Ivy. Guarded by Dick. And Duran with the basket. On the assist by Ivy. Give him 8.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And here's Pirtle. Covered by Duran. And here's the fast break. Holland for 3. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts. And
They
breaking
are
down some
pulling
numbers here.
ahead.
The hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Pass to Shed. This one for 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Mobo. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And a peek at the NBA's best at the three-point line. R.J. Barrett, 3rd.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
6 to shoot. Here's Shed. Knocks it down
And
from distance.
gets it in.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Over to the wing. Here's Schroeder. Taking a look at some numbers here for Emmanuel Quickly. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2, Dennis Schroeder.
And he makes a first.
They got
Montecuo's
lucky
checked
on
in
that
for
one.
Ivy. And both free throws good for Schroeder.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And it's Barrett off the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Possessing considerable speed and athleticism, it's clear Barrett relishes attracting contact on the drive.
2 shots.
That's off as well, so he
Didn't
misses
make
both.
both of
And
them.
with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Schroeder can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Shed. An 11-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. And the basket by Abaji.
And
Slow
that's
reaction from the
in.
D, and it cost them 3.
Detroit has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Schroeder. They get it again.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
It's tipped. Pass to Shed.
They Raptors got lucky there.
Here's Abaji. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Oh, rejected by Boucher. And the shot goes. And the Pistons lead by 1. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. To the wing, right side. Here's Shed, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Boucher. Here's Shed. There's the triple. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Well, Detroit's shooting 45% from the field in this first. Here's Schroeder. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
But also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Now here's Boucher. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Barrett. Let's go with a 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Schroeder. His last outing, he had 18 points. Up top, Stewart lets it fly. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duran's future in this league.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Barrett. Pass to Abaji. Back to Barrett. Here's Shed, covered by Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Shed, that's good. Shed's got his third basket on the night right there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Schroeder. He takes it in. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
1:16 left in the first quarter. Pass to Boucher. Here's Shed. Shoots over Schroeder. And it's Shed missing.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Here's Barrett. And the layup is good off the glass.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Pass to Duran. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Hardaway from outside. Abaji with a rebound.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Out to the right wing. From deep three-point range. Detroit with a rebound. Outside Schroeder. Here's Hardaway. Some solid defense from Barrett. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Detroit on top, up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start.
The Raptors, 31. Fans, give a big round of applause for your...
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. We've got Chris Boucher. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Walter. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Barnes in at the 4-man spot. Pass to Holland. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Quickly outside. 3-pointer. And Ivy pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Cunningham from downtown. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the right side. Walter from outside. He buries it from 3. And the Raptors lead by 2. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
And he makes it. Ivy's got his second basket.
Look at the IQ. Such a smart play for a young player. Ivy executed the pick perfectly.
Back to Quickly. Here's Walter. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. 5 to shoot. Quickly outside. The 3 is up. The rebound by Detroit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And it's Cunningham missing. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Well, that's what Ingram does. His ability to get a defender out of his comfort zone.
Toronto making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Ingram. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. this notion of if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You'd like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Got a piece of it. Pirtle with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Stewart against Pirtle. And here's Ingram from the arc. They get the rebound. Right side Barnes. Ingram, the pass to Quickly. Toronto, the rebound. Back to Ingram. Fires the three. Counted from distance. Ingram's got 8 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Cunningham on the wing. Started by Quickly. Shot goes. Cunningham with the grit.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Inside. Here's Walter. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Cunningham against Quickly. Here's Thompson. And Ingram with the block.
Well, he's one of the longest wings in the league. And right there, putting that reach to good use.
Pirtle in the post. He's against Stewart. The three from Barnes. That one no good.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Toronto leading by 4. Quickly with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Back to Quickly. Down low. Here's Walter. Kicks it to Quickly. Pass to Ingram. 6 to shoot. From the arc. The rebound by Detroit. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Now here's Ivy. Not a lot of room. Lets it fly. No good there. Off the double clutch. A tight one here in Detroit. And that's a foul called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Detroit calls timeout.
Detroit calls time. Give a big round of applause.
And over the last 10 games, these players have been gobbling up the most rebounds. Jalen Duren is second. The 4th spot held by Jakob Pirtle.
And you gotta love watching them go to work on the boards. These two just put on their hard hats and go after any rebound they can get.
Ivy passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Up top, Dick. The 3 is up. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And finished off by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
Thompson with the assist.
Well, the Raptors shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Quickly. Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Dick. Back to Barnes. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. Pirtle, after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Ivy goes in. Softly drops in the floater. Ivy's got 6 points.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Ingram on the wing. Outside Dick. Quickly outside. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Colonel comes with a double. Stolen by Quickly. It's 2-on-1. Back to Barnes. From deep. And Cunningham pulls it down.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Rebound Toronto. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Pass to Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Simone Fontecchio, a name some may struggle with, but as well as he's played, get to know it. Actually, his teammates nicknamed him Tech. He said, when I first got to the NBA, they started calling me that, and I was like, guys, I don't like it. No one's ever called me that, but then it stuck to me. Now I like it. Brian?
Yeah, now you have to like it. All right, great story, Allie. The three, Barrett buries it from three. Barrett's got 5.
You gotta like the quick decision making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
Pass to Holland. 4-3. And the dunk by Duren.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And the Raptors, another 3.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Pass to Hardaway. Out to Schroeder. 4 on the clock. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Barrett passes to Dick. Right side, Barrett. Back to Dick. Here's Abaji. 6 points for him. 3-pointer. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Duren. Back to Schroeder. No good that time.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Mobo. And another basket for Toronto.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Schroeder passes to Duren. Ooh, it's stolen away. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Shed. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pass to Holland. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. To stop the run. And Hardaway lays it up and in.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Here's Shed. Back to Barrett. Shoots from the baseline. Schroeder with a rebound.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Pass to Holland from outside the arc. No luck on that one. Raptors lead by 6. Now Barrett. He's guarded by Fontecchio. Barrett with it. Fontecchio's there. Here's Shed. Misses the 3.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's gotten his second bucket.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Abaji. Off target from 3-point range.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Shed. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Toronto out in front, up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what'd you see out there?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, the shooters have delivered.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Jalen Duren with a strong contribution so far on this one.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Holland out there with Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. The shot by Ingram, no good. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Raptors with a lead. Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
He believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Cunningham against Quickly. Left side Ingram. 5 on the clock. Quickly, right side. Outside Ingram. Shoots over Thompson. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Outside Ingram. The 3 from Quickly. Drills it from deep. Quickly's got 6 points.
Yeah, they get 1 to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Holland for 3. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Barnes. Quickly outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got his 16th rebound on the night. Cunningham with the ball. And Duran with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Ingram. Quickly left side. Outside Barnes. On the wing, Grady Dick. Outside Ingram. The 3 ball. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Friday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And for their matchup with the 76ers, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
On the wing quickly. He has 6. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Ingram. Defended by Thompson. Brandon Ingram. That one's good. He's got 11.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Ivy outside. And here's Duran. Here's Holland. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Barnes. Quickly against Ivy. Outside Dick. Over Thompson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Now it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
To the inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. Number 5, the Raptors.
This is a squad that will tax you for any mistake or loose ball. They know how to snatch the rock and run flat out to make sure they capitalize.
Pass to Ivy. Inside. Here's Holland. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Ingram on the wing. Left side Barnes. Quickly outside. The 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Quickly's got 9 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the 3-point battle.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Toronto calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Pass to Walter. Over Ivy. Jump shot is good that time. He has 7.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Stewart outside. Up top Thompson. Shot is up. Offensive rebound. Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Well, give credit to Duran's teammates. They know he's got the hot hand, and they're feeding him the ball.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over to the left wing. Quickly outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Detroit.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Thompson right side. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Now just a 1-point Toronto lead.
Yeah, that's just a smart play by Thompson, using the pick and roll to free himself up.
Quickly passes to Dick.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Hardaway's checked in for Detroit. Schroeder comes in for Ivy. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. And finished off by Stewart.
Yeah, Cunningham can very effectively run an offense. He knows when and where to move the ball.
On the wing quickly. Covered by Schroeder. Back to Quickly. From behind the arc. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Quickly's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Stewart, the pass to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Schroeder. Launches a 3. Rebound Toronto. Ingram's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Takes a 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Thompson's got 8 points.
Well, there's an explosive move off the dribble. Azar Thompson and his brother are next level athletic.
Toronto calls timeout. And the Pistons making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. And let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for Toronto.
Yeah, plenty of shots raining down from outside the arc. They're stretching out the defense and forcing them to leave the inside unprotected, which only makes it easier to get to the hoop.
Boucher outside. Pass to Shed. Knocked loose. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Hardaway. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And the slam from Hardaway Jr. Can't forget about his athleticism.
Toronto trailing. Here's Shed. He's got 11. Pass to Walter. Boucher right side. Here's Shed, covered by Schroeder. Clock at 4. Here's Boucher for 3. Hardaway grabs the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And stolen by Barrett. Here's Shed. Lets it go from deep. Schroeder with a rebound. Count it. Good. Now it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Boucher outside. Pass to Shed. Back to Boucher. Now here's Barrett. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3. Barrett's got 8.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Free throw good. Schroeder. Duran, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Schroeder.
And really strong at the line since the break.
For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the 3rd quarter. Here's Shed. 11 points in the game. Back to Barrett. Shot clock at 2. Boucher right side. 4-3. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Fontecchio. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. And the Pistons lead by 4.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
To the left wing. Duran with a
Oh
steal.
my God. That's not where I want.
Schroeder against Barrett. Schroeder passes to Cunningham. And here's Schroeder. A minute 22 left in the third.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Barrett. Up and over Hardaway. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yet another star from Canada, R.J. Barrett, has loads of talent.
Outside Schroeder. Cunningham on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Off with the layup. Toronto shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Boucher outside. Pass to Mobo. For the tie. And he lays it up and in. Mobo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Hardaway on the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Can't be overzealous trying to stop Hardaway Jr. because this is what will get you in trouble.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Both good from the line that time. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Barrett. Out to the right wing. With 2 seconds left. No good. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Pistons on top, leading by just 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
84.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. So for the Raptors right now, Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. And it's Abaji in at small forward. Pass to Abaji. Shoots over Thompson, and the basket by Abaji.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Quickly against Ivy. Here's Holland. Fires the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 7 tonight. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Thompson. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Brandon Ingram is checked in for Abaji. Both free throws good from Barnes. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level. Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. They've got numbers. Thompson passes to Hardaway. Pass to Holland. Clock at 6. Over Barnes. Poke loose. And he stays with it. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Now here's Barrett to take the lead. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Holland. And again, the Pistons missing. The Raptors shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. To the middle. Here's Barrett. It counts! And the foul! It goes on Tim Hardaway.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Detroit calls timeout. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Ivy against quickly, deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. That one off the hurdle.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Holland. He's guarded by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Rebound Detroit.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And here's Thompson for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Hardaway. They still need this. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
The mini went down easy for Hardaway Jr.
Raptors lead by 6. Ingram with the ball. Left side Barnes. Back to Ingram. From downtown. Duran with the rebound. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Down low. Rebound Toronto. Barnes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Barnes has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, kept his feet moving and found a window. Barnes doesn't need much room to operate.
Pass to Duran. Hardaway with it. Guarded by Barrett. Hardaway against Barrett. Hardaway, no good. The Raptors have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. On the wing quickly. Outside Ingram. Now here's Barnes. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Thompson against Barrett. Quickly from outside. To the inside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pistons trail by 8. Ivy outside. Pass to Hardaway. Driving inside.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
First personal foul.
That one's good from Hardaway.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on. No shot he can't make.
Dick, he's checked in for Toronto.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Here's Barnes. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now. And the Pistons shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pass to Thompson. And here's Duren. Holland for 3. Quickly with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it. But you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Fires for 3. Brandon Ingram. That one's good. And it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, and Ingram takes a lot of contested shots. But, man, he makes them look easy.
Now here's Hardaway. Guarded by Dick. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Kate Cunningham's checked in for Ivy. He hits the second from the line. And here's Quickly. Kicks it out to Barnes. Oh, ripped away. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Dick. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Hardaway.
Yeah, and Hardaway isn't known for his passing, but he'll find you when you're open. Quickly against Cunningham. And it's Quickly with a miss.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's Hardaway. Rebound Toronto. Outside Dick. Cunningham with some nice D. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. 8-point game. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Dick. Soft touch off the glass.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Pass to Duren. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Again, Hardaway missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Outside Dick. It's Barnes on the wing. Outside Ingram. Outside Dick. Shoots over Thompson. That one's wide left.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
Raptors lead by 8. Quickly outside. lays it up and in. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
It's Cunningham with a drive.
There's the handle of Cunningham on full display with that nice tape.
Toronto's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Cunningham against Quickly. Right side Ingram from the arc. Hardaway grabs the board. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
2 minutes remaining
Now Cunningham.
in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Hardaway. Thompson scanning the floor. Pulls up. Here's Duran. Rebound Toronto. Ingram's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Dick, the pass to Ingram. Shoots over Thompson. And that one's good. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know Ingram has such a good all-around game. No problem at all from that mid-range area.
On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Ingram. Back to Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Over Quickly. And there's Cunningham. Oh, the assist by Thompson.
Yeah, they need Cunningham to be effective from that mid-range area.
Raptors lead by 8. Now here's Quickly. On the wing, Grady Dick. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Detroit. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Now Ingram. Shoots over Holland. The shot by Ingram, no good. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Basket counts.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trust in him in a big spot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Hey, Cunningham. First personal foul. 13 foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
ID. Pistons foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Foul. Team 4. At the line for the Raptors.
And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Pistons call time here. They're losing by 7. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Here come the team shirts, everybody.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Man, if only he could play this well every night. This hometown crowd was not prepared for him to just go off like he did in this one. There's Cunningham with a 3. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
And Toronto calls time here. They're in front by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Personal foul. 15 fouls. At the line for the Raptors. Shed taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Detroit calls timeout. They're down by 6. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Thompson outside from behind the arc. He can't hit that time. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Thompson, 4 personal fouls. Penalty situation. Shooting for Toronto, Walter. Taking
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Fires away from way outside, and the miss. And so Toronto takes the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in
Ladies
this
and
arena,
gentlemen,
or you
what a
can feed off
game.
of it and use it as motivation.
Both
They
teams
did the
going
latter.
back and
And
forth
that's going
with
to
the
do it
lead.
tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Ladies
For
and
Grant Hill,
gentlemen,
Ali LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this
that's
is
the
Brian
end of the
Anderson.
video.
Thank you for watching the
New to the
NBA
channel.
on
Hit that
2K
subscribe,
Sports.
hit
We'll
that
see you
like,
later.
and hit that notification. And as always, be safe.